Hello everybody and welcome. Hope you're all well. Now last time we looked at the classic Bluetooth and how we configure that to communicate with our mobile phone. This time we are going to be looking at Bluetooth low energy. Now, the reason this was developed was because the Bluetooth Classic keeps the connection open all the time. So people's mobile phones were losing power. Which were depleting power really quickly. So what they did, they developed this light edition, light edition, if you want, low energy. Because what it does, when it's not communicating, it sleeps. Therefore, it's the battery on mobile phones or anything that uses Bluetooth was lasting a lot longer. Now, just in case, if you haven't, we need a mobile app, right? For while we're doing our testing and stuff. So what I've done, I've left a link to the APK. It's the Serial Bluetooth Terminal APK. But where I got mine from the Google Play Store. Right, it's exactly the same one. Right, it's exactly the same one. Right, okay, so what we do, we'll crack on because there's quite a bit of code to do. There's quite a bit of code. All right, all we need is our Esp32. We don't need no circuit. All right, let's go over to here and let me just check them on that view. Bear with me. Yeah. Okay, crack on because there's quite a lot of code to do. All right, okay, first thing we need to do is include our libraries. So include space quotes on. All right, and it's BLE. BLE stands for a Bluetooth low energy. All right, and it's device, capital D on the device, right? .h. Come outside the semicolons, hashtag, include, space, and it's quotes, and it's server. Come outside the quotes, .h. Come outside the quotes, and it's hashtag, include, and it's BLE. Bear with me. Sorry, that should be a BLE in front of there. Capitals. All right, the next one. Quotes on. All right, and it's BLE utils. All right, for utilities, capital U. All right, utils like that. Okay, come outside the quotes. Include. And it's BLE. And it's the 2902 library.h. I forgot the .h up there as well, and the code on. Oh, dearie me. .h. Okay, enter. We got one more, include. Space, quotes, and it's string, capital S on the string, .h, and come out the side to say the quotes. All right, so that's our 5 libraries. Okay, let's come down. The next thing to do is we have BLE characteristics, capital C. Characteristic, all right? Space, star, all right? And it's a small p, characteristics, capital C. All right, characteristic. Semicolon. Enter. Then our next one is bool. Device, capital C, on connected. All right. Wouldn't be so bad if I could spell connected, would it? Connected, right? And that equals false. Right, semicolon, enter. And our next one is UINT, small case, underscore, sorry, 8 underscore T. All right, and this is going to be our TX value. And it's capital V on the value. All right. And that equals 0, semicolon, enter. Then our next one is long, space, last message. And it's capital M and it's SG. That means last message. All right. And that equals 0, semicolon, enter. Then we got our string, capital S, RX, load, equals, quotes on, quotes on, and it's going to be called test, capital T, backslash N. All right. Come outside the quotes, semicolon, enter. Right. Then you have to really follow this because it's long numbers. So it's quotes and it's a define. Right. And this is all capitals. Service underscore UUID. That's the unit ID. All right. Let's put a few spaces and it's quotes. Now I want to copy this, so it's 6, capital E, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, dash. All right. Then it's B, all capitals, 5, A, 3, dash, space, not space, no spaces, F, 3, 9, 3, dash, E, 0, A, 9, dash, and it's E, 5, O, E, 24D, and then it's CCA and 9E. All right. And then come outside the quotes, enter. Okay, and we got 3 of these to do. So hashtag define space then it's actually, if I'm looking at this, they're all the same apart from that. Okay, so this is all capitals, so it's characteristic. All right, underscore UUID underscore RX. Right, RX space. Now what we can do, we can get this, Control C, and put that there, Control V. What I want to do is just line these up. That's nice and neat. Now see, we've got this 1 on the end. I like that. That's number 2. Okay. Right. And the rest of the numbers are exactly the same. Now what we can do is Control C. And then we can do a space, Control V. Right. And we change this to TX. And we can change this to number 3. All right. So they're all the same apart from the 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we got the characteristic UUID, RX and TX. All right, you got that? Come down a bit. Enter, enter. Right. Now we're going to create a class, okay? We're going to create a class. Class. My server. Capital S on the server. Callbacks. Capital C. ALL. BACKS. My server callbacks, colons, public, space, BLE, capitals, capitals S on the server, rest is small case, star, space, P server, capital S on the server. Okay. So far, so good, yeah? Now let me see. Callbacks, public, BL. All right, sorry about that. Jumping the gun, jumping the gun. All right, I'm jumping the gun. So it's public BLE server. All backs. All right. Last. Let me just check that. My server callbacks, colons, public, BLE server callbacks. Yeah. No semicolon, curly brackets, enter. All right. Void. On, capital C, connect. All right. Brackets on. Then it's BLE server. And this is now where the star goes. And P server. All right. Come outside the brackets. All right. Curly brackets. Enter. Device connected. Capital C on the connected. Right. Device connected equals true. All right. Semicolons. Come down to our next curly brackets. semicolon, enter. All right. Little bit of a funny syntax, but that's what my notes say. So it's void on disconnect, capital D, on disconnect, all right, brackets on, BLE server, capitals BLE, S, BLE server, star, space, P server, capital S, okay, from outside the brackets, space, curly brackets, enter. Let's come down a bit. We can see where we are. And then we've got device connected. Capital C on the connected equals false. All right, semicolon. I'm outside the brackets. All right. Come to the next bracket, semicolon. All right. So that's where we're up to. Okay, let's go to our next class. We're doing another class. So this is a long sketch. So if you want to stop the video and take a break halfway through, not a problem at all. So it's class. There's another class. My callbacks again. All right, not my server callbacks. My callbacks. C. Right, my callbacks. Colons. Space. Public. All small case. Space. BLE capitals. And it's characteristic again. Callbacks, capital C on the callbacks. I believe. Yep. All right. It's out of the way. Space, curly brackets, enter. Right. So we're up to there. And it's void on right. So it's void on capital W on the right. All right, so it's void on right. Brackets on. BLE. Characteristics, capital C. All right, characteristics. All right, so that's inside the brackets. Then we want a space. Then we want a star, and it's P characteristic. P characteristic. Come outside the brackets. Space, curly brackets, enter. STD. And it's colon, colon, string. Right? Colon, colon, not an A string. Colon, colon, string. Space, RX value, capital V on the value. Space equals, space, P characteristic. All right, P characteristic minus or greater than get value. Capital V on the value. Brackets on, brackets off, come outside the bracket, semicolon, enter. Now got an if statement. If, brackets on, Rx value, right, dot, make sure capital V on the value, its length. All small case, brackets on, brackets off, space greater than, space 0. Okay, come outside the brackets, space, no semicolon after an if statement, curly brackets on, enter. Right, Rx load equals, quotes on and off, semicolon, enter. Another for loop, so it's FOR, space, brackets on, int, space I, space equals, space 0, semicolon, space I, space less than, R, space Rx value. Again, capital V on the value, dot, length, brackets on, brackets off, come outside the brackets, semicolon, space, and then it's I plus plus. Come outside the brackets, no semicolon after a for statement. Curly brackets on, enter. Okay, then it's Rx load, space, plus or equal to, brackets on, char for character, come outside the brackets, Rx value, capital V on the value, square brackets, I, come outside the square brackets, semicolon. All right, let's come down a bit. And now what we do, we come outside 4 curly brackets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we put a semicolon. All right. Okay, guys. Up to about there, we're about halfway through. Okay, we're about halfway through. If you want to take a little break, please stop the video there. But I'm going to push on. Okay. Now go to our void, but it's a new void, right? It's a void setup, BLE, capitals, all right? It's a void setup, BLE. Brackets on. In here, we put string, space BLE, name. Capital N on the name. All right. Okay. Come outside the curly come outside the brackets. Enter. Curly brackets on. Enter. All right. So it's now const space char space char BLE small case underscore name equals, okay, and it's BLE name, BLEN, which are all capitals, name dot D underscore ER. Right, brackets on, brackets off, come outside the brackets, semicolon, enter. And our next line of code. Okay. Hopefully everybody's sticking with it. Okay, so it's BLE device. Okay, colons. Initialize in it, right? Initialize. Brackets on, and it's BLE, all small case, underscore, name. Come outside the brackets, semicolon. As you can see, as we get more and more difficulty in our projects, in our experiments, the code does get a bit longer. Okay, that's that one. Done the BLE. What's that? 8 should be brackets on. Let's check this. Const char. Oh, that's right. BLE underscore name equals biln and up to the BLE name. Right. Enter. Okay, let's keep it up top. So after BLE a device, it's BLE server. Capital S on the server. Space star. All right. Space star P server. Capital S. Space equals. Space BLE device. BLE device, capital D on the device, quote, and that's create server, capital S on the server. All right. Brackets on, brackets off, come outside the bracket, semicolon, enter. And then we got P server, space, minus, and greater than, right, minus greater than, set callbacks, capital C on the back, callbacks, brackets on, all right, brackets on, new, my server, capital M, capital S, callbacks, capital C, callbacks, brackets on, brackets off, come outside both brackets, semicolon, enter. Okay. BLE service. All right, capital S's. All right, capital BLES and then service. Space. Star. E. Service. Equals. That's it, that's better. Star P service equals, right, P server minus or greater than create and a capital S for service, brackets on, and then it's going to be F server, service underscore UUID. Hang on, what's gone wrong here? I'm going to have to do this all again. Let's press my caps lock, obviously. P service. All right. and then it's P equals P server, better, minus or greater than create service, all right, create service, and then it's brackets on, service underscore UUID. Excuse me. All right. Come outside the brackets, semicolon, enter. Let me just quickly check that one. So it's BLE service star P service equals P server minus or greater than create service UUID. Yep. Okay. Then we got P characteristic. All right. P a characteristic equals space P service P service minus or greater than create characteristic okay, and then it's brackets on, and it's characteristic capitals characteristic underscore UUID underscore EX comma BLE characteristic. All right. It's TX. Bear with me. Comma. TX comma. BLE characteristic. All right. Colon. And it's property underscore notify, all capitals. So it's property underscore notify. Okay. To say, I know there's a lot to do. And just hope we haven't got too many mistakes to sort out. That's all I'm hoping. Then it's P characteristic again. Right. P characteristic minus or greater than. Add descriptor. Okay, add descriptor. Descriptor. Yeah. Add descriptor. Brackets on. New. Space. All right. BLE capitals. Okay, BLE capitals 2902. Brackets on, brackets off. Come outside the brackets, semicolon, enter. Okay.